Welcome to the Weather Centre, everyone. After a very settled week, we're going to see more sunshine and calm conditions up in the northern parts of the country, while in the west we're going to see cloud cover increasing as an upper air trough is approaching. That could even bring a couple of isolated showers and thunderstorms to parts of the Cape provinces later on in the day. At the same time, there's a cold front that's busy pushing up from the south. That's already bringing some moisture and a bit of rainfall to parts of the south coast. That rain's going to spread into the Eastern Cape later on, and by this evening we're also going to see the rain spreading into some parts of KwaZulu-Natal. There is also a low that's making its way down the west coast, and between this low and the high pressure that's quite far to the south, we have a tightening of the isobars around the southwest coastline, and it's going to become very windy for some areas. And for this reason, we have a warning out for today. That is for gale force southeasterly winds, which are likely between Cape Agulhas and Cape Point today. Wind speeds could exceed 65 kilometers per hour. This is in particular for this evening. The rainfall probability map shows where the isolated thunder showers could occur for today. That includes Sutherland, just touching the Uppington area towards De Aard, and those storms also extending down into parts of the Western and Eastern Cape. Rain closer to the coastline, at first along the south coast, moving up towards the Eastern Cape, and by tonight we will see rainfall moving into parts of KwaZulu-Natal. For the northern parts of the country, it's going to be another warm day, especially for the Lowveld, but typically mild on the Highveld of Mpumalanga, 23 as a maximum for Ermelo. Not too bad in the Free State, with temperatures in the mid to lower 20s. A warm day for KZN, but the cloudy and wet weather already affecting the Eastern Cape, keeping the temperatures lower for some parts of that province. Winds are going to be coming in from the southeast along the Eastern Cape coastline. That's typically associated with wet weather, and that's exactly what's going to be taking place as the day goes on. A cool day for the southern interior of the country, but further westwards, Vredendal remains hot for today, 32 degrees as a maximum. Along the south coast, we're going to see easterly to southeasterly winds. They're going to be freshening for Mossel Bay and Plettenberg Bay as the day goes on, getting up to about 35 kilometers per hour for this evening, but fresh to strong winds already around further westwards, in particular around Cape Agulhas. Temperatures in the northern Cape will be warm to hot in the north, but cooler towards the south. Sutherland at 20 degrees, but Calvinia will be warm with a high of 26. Along the west coast, we have westerly winds for Alexander Bay. That could bring some fog to the area, but a fresh southeasterly wind is expected around the Cape, Table Bay and Cape Town areas. Let's take a quick look ahead to the start of your weekend, and wet weather continues over the western parts of the country as well as along much of the coastline, and we could also see some rainfall towards Mbombela. Gauteng, on the other hand, partly cloudy and dry, a little bit cooler. Johannesburg, a high of 22 degrees.